more clapping and whooping, Jeary.
Hello! How's everyone doing? Good. Right, busting for a piss yet? Yeah. Good. I was just talking to you. My name's Jeary. A couple of things I need to tell you about myself very, very quickly. I'm gay, so I'm not going to fuck you. I'm a recovering alcoholic. My partner is a follower of Islam. He's also a big lover of Alpen, which I suppose makes him a Muslim. I recently discovered I was Jewish, and apparently I look a little bit like that bloke off Supermarket Sweep, so he calls me the infidel. Oh God! And yeah, I'm a compulsive gambler, and I have issues disclosing incredibly sensitive personal information. Complete strangers. Hi. Yeah. I mean, I say I'm gay. I mean, I've got 3 heterosexual brothers, so I consider myself to be more of a straight man's puff. Right? In that, I'm very similar to gay men. In that, I love Beyonce. Right? I wear far too much product in my hair. And I never refuse an offer of anal sex. I'm very similar to straight men in that I love Beyonce, wear far too much product in my hair, and I never refuse an offer of anal sex. Yeah, so people say to me, Mark, when did you discover you were gay? And I think I always knew on some level, but I think I always knew I was a little bit less sporty than the other boys at school. I think I always knew I was a little bit more sensitive than the other boys as well. But I think the defining moment, right, was when this guy came up to me and stuck his cock in my mouth, and I wasn't offended. It was that. Yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah. So my first gay sexual experience was lots of fun. I remember running through my local park, hand in hand with this boy. It was lovely. Snow on the ground, trousers around my ankles. Being chased by a park keeper, screaming, "A pair of puffs! A pair of puffs!" With this emphasis on the word pair, like, if he caught us, he could auction us off and make a little bit more money out of us, than he normally would, individually. Maybe put us in his little ark, like some kind of homophobic Noah. That'll be fun. My partner is a Muslim. And he cooks wonderful dishes, does tagine with olives and lamb, really, really gorgeous stuff. He does couscous with chicken and vegetables. But if I ask him to make me something simple, I don't know, bacon sandwich, can't be asked. Lazy is what that is, and ungrateful, frankly. His visa's due up in a month. Don't know what to say about that. I want sausage and mash. And I am a recovering alcoholic. And when I first went into the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, I was told I needed to do steps in order to recover. So I thought about it for a while, and I thought, okay, right, H maybe, right? Claire at a push, But Lisa Scott Lee, I mean, really, I think I'd rather inject gin directly into my eyeballs and do that, frankly. And I'm not particularly sporty either, but I do watch A Question of Sport, every week religiously, just to critique Sue Barker's outfit, really. She's a state, isn't she? She really is. 53, M.I.A.S. I think when she went out with Cliff Richard, he sucked all the life out of her. She turned into this turtle in tweed. But I'm not particularly sporty. But a few years ago, I did run the London Marathon, right? And I trained for what seemed like days. I gave up smoking. No, I gave up smoking, Benson and Hedges, and I moved on to Marlboro Menthol, or as they call it, the Marathon cigarette, sponsored by Flora. And so on the big day, I thought, right, I'm going to start running along, thinking this is great. And after about a mile, stumbled across this really good St John's ambulance, really good-looking St John's ambulance chap. He was fit, right? And he was there with what appeared to be a big ball of Vaseline, gesturing towards me. But I don't know about you, right? I think he's got some neck, that was a little bit forward. Frankly, I know we're in Greenwich and all that, very enlightened place, but So he said, no, put some on. I had no idea. Do most people know what the Vaseline is for, right? Yeah. Apparently, but I had no idea, right? So, okay, I'll put some on. Hey, hello, good. And so I took some, right? And off I went, running. And after about 4 or 5 miles, I actually realised what the Vaseline was for. As it appeared both my nipples had been shot off. It was hideous, right? There was just little bits everywhere. It was just complete agony. I thought I might have to get prosthetic nipples for a while, but then I thought that wasn't probably the best way to spend the sponsorship money for breast cancer research. Even if it was after. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's a bit dirty, isn't it? But they were very sore, very, very sore for quite a while. And that night, trying to get in the bath, I tell you, it was a nightmare. Right, just gradually lowering myself into the water. And the second my nipples hit the surface, I screamed almost as loudly as when I first heard Jerry Halliwell's rendition of It's Raining Men. I mean, it was horrific, frankly. But I learned a lesson. I always carry a jar of Vaseline with me now wherever I go. Yeah. Never know your luck, really. Never know your luck. What was I going to talk about? I know this is a bit, everyone talks about this, but people on buses with MP3 players, right, get right on your tits. Yeah, it gets right on your tits. And you can't challenge them because you've got a chance you're going to get stabbed or, you know, or shot, especially in Peckham. I'll probably get raped as well. Vaseline handy. But I think the way to do it, right, is just to, you know, you're going to have to get into their psyche. So I think, what would happen next time? Next time they pull out their MP3 player, start playing their music, right? I'm going to pull out my big fucking gay pink karaoke machine, right? With disco classics, put on a feather boa, right? Fight fire with Relight My Fire. That'll fucking do. Yes, and just a question, right? I don't know how to word this really, but you know, if you're in Germany, how do you spot a lesbian? Just wondered, just me. Must be awful being out in Germany. Anyway, yeah, I was miles away then. Flojo, just wanted to talk to you quickly. Does anybody remember Flojo? Yeah. The Olympic athlete with the really long fingernails, right? Who died because she was a big drug cheat, really, at the age of 36. And I think she'd have been right delighted that there's internet Scrabble these days, because. You know, she used to try to play before, didn't she? Just couldn't quite pick the tiles up. And I'll leave with this. As I was running the marathon, it was a big dream of mine, right? And dreams, ladies and gentlemen, dreams can come true. Looking very, very fine with you. You know you've got to have them. You know you've got to be strong. Wise, wise words there from Pop Cyclops Gabrielle. And who'd have thought all these years later that she'd become the inspiration for the mascot for the London 2012 Games. That's all for me. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen.